Raiders coach David Furner has told his players they'll need to lift in every facet of the game if they want to improve on last season's 13th place finish. Canberra kick-started its assault on next year's premiership with a traditionally tough day of pre-season training. There's no substitute for good old-fashioned hard work, and that's what this time of year is all about.
We need to get the endurance up and the miles in the leg so everybody realises it's hard work from here on in.
A few of the familiar faces were missing. Bronson Harrison and David Shillington are still on the Four Nations tour, and the PM's 13 players get a little more time to rest. For everyone else, though, it's straight back to business.
We are looking to improve in all aspects of our game, and it starts at pre-season. I spoke to the guys here this morning and talked about, just lifting in everything we do.
Captain Alan Tongue is still 4 to 6 weeks away from ball work after undergoing surgery on his wrist last month. The heat is already on the rest of the team to impress coaching staff.
The standard's been lifted, and it's just about, it's competition for positions. There's all positions are up for grabs, and I think the only way to do that is impress in pre-season.
There's a real buzz of excitement surrounding Raiders this season. Their form at the end of 2009 was impressive, and they blooded a number of young stars.
We need to realise that, if success is to come, we need to work hard as a group, be more disciplined, and especially with our away form, we need to, keep improving that.
The team will train up until Christmas and then resume pre-season in January. The Capitals will head back to the AIS Arena tomorrow night to take on Townsville in round 6 of the Women's National Basketball League. An unexpected loss to Bendigo on the weekend, not good enough for the defending premiers, who are currently sitting in 5th place on the ladder.
We had a lot of confidence after Sydney and Adelaide, and that was a great weekend for us, but we've got to learn to be consistent over the whole season, because you can't have 2 great wins and then not back it up.
Townsville beat Canberra a fortnight ago by 1 point in the dying seconds of play.
We've got to get the split on them. We play them 3 times this year, and they've got the edge right now. If we don't win this one, it's dangerous come playoff time.
Arena. Around 400 of Canberra's top young athletes have hit the AIS track today for the ACT School Championships. Every high school and college in the Territory was represented, with students from years 7 to 12 taking part. The top performing athletes will go on to represent Canberra at the All-School Nationals next month. In tonight's local athlete profile, I caught up with Meteor's captain and advocate for women's cricket, Chris Britt. The 26-year-old talks about how it all began, her career highlights and where to from here. Chris Britt fell in love with the bat and ball 13 years ago.
I didn't actually know that girls cricket existed. I played with the under 13 and 14 Everett cricket team here in Canberra, so played with the boys, and I think that was a great start to my career.
After more than a decade in the sport, she's become a trailblazer in the pitch to put women's cricket in Canberra in the spotlight. The right-hand batter says making her Australian debut in New Zealand at just 19 years of age is her sporting highlight to date.
I was very nervous. To be honest, I don't really remember much. I made a duck.
It was also when she had one of her more embarrassing moments on the pitch.
I was warming up on the field and I tripped over a sign and I cut my leg right open, so that was a really good start.
The Meteors have had an incredible start to the Women's National Cricket League, something Britt is keen to see continue.
Leading the Meteors and hopefully bringing the younger girls through to hopefully representing Australia is my goal this season.
The captain says it's also time that women's cricket turned professional at the state level. Canberra will take on New South Wales at Manuka Oval in a fortnight. 6,000 tonnes of dirt has been dumped on Canberra Stadium for Saturday night's Supercross. 10 full-time builders have carved out the track using loaders, excavators and skid steers. Work began on Tuesday and should be finished by tomorrow morning, when the 112 competitors will warm up. Making an appearance will be 7-time World Supercross champion Jeremy McGrath. Gates open at 4 with the action underway from 6:30. And we'll bring you a full preview of all the high-flying action tomorrow night. Jess, that's Sport. Locke and his Mini-Mo will be back tomorrow night.
We'll look forward to that. Well done.
you.
Thanks, Erin. We'll stay with us. The rest of the week's weather is next, then with Saigon to hit the stage in the capital.